Hey y'all, we're kicking off Fermentation February with pickled garlic, since it will take the longest to process, a full month. This is something my great grandma used to eat to boost the immune system. We need 1 cup rice vinegar or white vinegar, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a clean jar, doesn't have to be a mason jar, just whatever size the garlic will fit into, 1 cup of Chinese rock sugar, which you can find at any Asian grocery store, typically among the small bagged items of dried ingredients for soups or perhaps in the sauce aisle. And finally, a couple bulbs of fresh garlic. You're looking for wrinkle and spot free, firm bulbs, preferably as young and fresh as possible. If you have any doubts, you can peel a couple layers and take a peek. That's it. So we're going to start with peeling the garlic first. We only want to peel the outer layers. Once the garlic is peeled, it's time for the initial soak. Place all the garlic cloves into your jar and top off with cold water. Make sure the lid is tight. And the garlic cloves should be completely submerged. So we'll change the water out after about 8 hours. After 24 hours, our garlic has had a great soak, so we'll drain out all the water first. You can tell the garlic skin is a little bit softer now, so I laid out a towel and then spread the cloves out on top to give them a quick little pat dry. Then we'll go ahead and put them on a non-reactive surface. Use your 2 teaspoons of kosher salt and generously salt. The salt will not really want to stick to the skin much, and that's okay. Just make sure to turn them over so you can coat them as best as possible. We'll leave these uncovered at room temp for 3 days, turning at least twice a day. Now after 2 days, I noticed that the salt didn't seem to be doing anything whatsoever. My suspicion is that the skin on this garlic was stronger and thicker than most, so I ended up peeling the garlic completely. Whoosh! Look how they're all magically peeled. Place them back inside the jar. Now for the brine, turn on the stove. Pour in 1 cup vinegar, followed by 1 cup of rock sugar. We'll bring this to boil, stirring constantly until the sugar is completely dissolved. After it is cooled to room temperature, pour the solution over the garlic. You can see I also ended up trimming the ends of the garlic as well. go ahead and cap it tightly. And we're going to label it for our future self using a bit of masking tape. I typically write the name and then date it for when I made it, and then any subsequent checkpoints later on. Since this is pretty straightforward, it's just going to be the date we made it, and then we'll do our first check 1 month later. And that's it. See you in a month.